Hold on to your holidays. It's time for the grounding techniques in this podcast.
Welcome to Life, Work and Health podcast. My name is Navjot.
I'm Shayna, and let's get started. So the first technique we are talking about is blowing out your candles. So what you'll do is you'll imagine that your 5 fingers are candles. And you are going to, you can hold it either way. You can hold your hand either way. And what you're going to do is you are going to blow out your candles in the same way that you would blow out a birthday cake. So you give a big blow to the candles and you put one down and you continue that process until all 4 of them are down.
I'm just putting it down.
And once it's all done, then from there, if you feel that you haven't had your reset yet, you're not feeling grounded, you can go all over again. You could go right to 10 candles that time, or you could keep it at that 5 and keep going by 5.
The next one is name 5 things you see, 4 things you hear, 3 things you feel, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 that you can taste. So it's like grounding technique. If you're feeling anxiety or if you're feeling panic, you can do these 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's easy to remember. And 5 things, whatever you see in the room, it could be a table, chair, or anything. 4 things you hear, maybe the sound of water running, sound of wind, even your breath sounds, anything that you hear. 3 things that you can feel could be your mat, your clothes, or any even the floor. And 2 things that you can smell, it could be a perfume that's going on, or if you're in outside, then you can smell any flower or anything. For taste, you can have something to drink or something to eat.
Okay, so the next one that we're doing is that you're squeezing different body parts very tightly and you're counting for 5 to 10 seconds and then you're releasing to relax. So for example, if we squeeze together our shoulders and squeeze them up, tight, hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. And your body will automatically start to relax that part of your body. You can do that with different parts, any part of your body that you feel that there's a lot of tension. Another one that if you're just trying to ground yourself, you could squeeze your hands really tight together. Doing that big count again, you can count, like I said, from 5 or 10, and then you release and it'll automatically start to have your body to relax.
Next one is taking 2 breaths in and 1 out. So this one is usually, but what somebody have, if somebody having anxiety, they usually do is taking 1 deep breath in, which sometimes activates the flight and fight mode of the body, and it creates more anxiety, and it can create the adrenaline rush, which can create as flight and fight mode. So when we take 2 breaths, what happens is the vagus nerve gets stimulated and parasympathetic nervous system gets activated, which relaxes the body. And when we are exhaling, so try to exhale as we said, how we are blowing a candle. So what it does is it releases the carbon dioxide as much as the body can, while we do pursed lip breathing.
And keeping in mind when you do the 2 breaths, then you do it twice and then out, just to make sure that you're getting everything that you need to be able to experience what you were explaining. The next one is the finger tapping. So you can use both hands if you would like. I personally just use one based off of what you do is you'll have different variations. So you start it off where you're just tapping all of your fingers on your thumb. And then from there, you can have different variations. So it could be that you're skipping a finger. So for example, you skip the middle finger, so you have to jump over it. And so your brain is very much focused on what you're doing. Then you could just bring it right back if you feel you've done it enough times. The other thing is you could just choose specific fingers that you're supposed to tap. That way, again, it's having you focus very much on this task. And there's so many different variations that if you feel that you're starting to spiral or it's not working, you can change up the variation to make it feel like you're a lot more focused on it. Because when I was showing this to Navjot earlier, it was a lot of hand-eye coordination, what you're saying, right, where we're trying to tap it, and that's where the focus will go.
And the next one is you can try to list as many items that you can of a specific thing. Like for example, if you think about fruits, just try to name as many fruits that you can, and try to visualize the fruit as well. Like if you are imagining an orange, like think of an orange, how it looks, and try to do that. It helps the brain to distract from the anxiety, and it'll help it calm down and ground itself.
Mm-hmm. The next one is body tapping. So what you'll do is you will start with tapping the edge of your palm in between your pinky and your wrist. And so you're just tapping along here. Then what you're going to do after you've tapped with your hand, you're going to switch to the center of your head, making sure that you're using the hand that you just tapped with. Then you're tapping the center. You'll move over to the inside of your eyebrow. You will begin to tap there. Then you'll go to the outside edge of one of your eyes, tapping there. Then you will go underneath your one eye, tapping there. Then you will go between your nose and your upper lip. Then you will go between your lower lip and your chin. And then you bring it down to your collarbone. Then you can switch sides, doing the exact same thing that you did the first time. And you can do this as many times as you need. And you can choose how many times you tap. If you feel like you want to have a certain sequence, maybe you could go up by ones. You start with 1 or 2 and move up chronologically. It could be completely up to you how you navigate those taps to help you make sure that you're focusing on what you're doing.
And like you can also practice some meditation techniques, and you can do breathing control with meditation. Like one of the meditation techniques that really helps with anxiety is like thinking your heart as the flame of the body that controls everything instead of the brain, and focusing your breathing and everything towards your heart. And with that, like holding your thumb and like trying to squeeze it as hard as you can, and like trying to feel the pulse of the heart on your right hand instead of the left hand. So when you try to focus on that, like your brain like gets distracted from everything, and your focus is just on your heart.
Okay, and then our last one here is a body scan. So we're going to walk you through a complete body scan just so that you can have the opportunity to think about what is said during this body scan. It also gives you an opportunity to practice one of the body scans for the first time as well. Okay, so we are going to start with our body scan. Begin by making yourself comfortable. Sit in a chair and allow your back to be straight but not stiff, with your feet on the ground. You could also do this practice standing, or if you prefer, you can lie down and have your head supported. Your hands could be resting gently in your lap or at your side. Allow your eyes to close or to remain open with a soft gaze. Take several long, slow, deep breaths, breathing in fully and exhaling slowly. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose or mouth. Feel your stomach expand on an exhale. I'll start over, I said it wrong. Take several long, slow, deep breaths, breathing in fully and exhaling slowly. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose or mouth. Feel your stomach expand on an inhale and relax and let go as you exhale. Begin to let go of noises around you. Begin to shift your attention from outside to inside yourself. If you are distracted by sounds in the room, simply notice this and bring your focus back to your breathing. Now slowly bring your attention down to your feet. Begin observing sensations in your feet. You might want to wiggle your toes a little, feeling your toes against your socks or shoes. Just notice without judgment. You might imagine sending your breath down to your feet, as if the breath is traveling through the nose to the lungs and through the abdomen, all the way down to your feet. Then back up again, out through your nose and lungs. Perhaps you don't feel anything at all. That is fine too. Just allow yourself to feel the sensation of not feeling anything. When you are ready, Allow your feet to dissolve in your mind's eye and move your attention up to your ankles, calves, knees, and thighs. Observe the sensations you are experiencing throughout your legs. Breathe into and breathe out of the legs. If your mind begins to wander during this exercise, gently notice this without judgment and bring your mind back to noticing the sensations in your legs. If you notice any discomfort, pain, or stiffness, don't judge this. Just simply notice it. Observe how all sensations rise and fall, shift and change moment to moment. Notice how no sensation is permanent. Just observe and allow sensations to be in the moment, just as they are. Breathe into and out from the legs. Then, on your next breath out, allow the legs to dissolve in your mind and move the sensations in your lower back and pelvis. Softening and releasing as you breathe in and out, slowly move your attention up to your mid-back and upper back. Become curious about the sensations here. You may become aware of sensations in the muscle, temperature, or points of contact with furniture or the bed. With each out-breath, you may let go of tension you are carrying, and then very gently shift your focus to your stomach and all the internal organs here. Perhaps you notice the feeling of clothing, the process of digestion, or the belly rising or falling with each breath. If you notice opinions arising about these areas, gently let these go and return to noticing sensations. As you continue to breathe, bring your awareness to the chest and heart region and just notice your heartbeat. Observe how the chest rises during the inhale and how the chest falls during the exhale. Let go of any judgments that may arise. On the next out-breath, shift the focus to your hands and fingertips. See if you can channel your breathing into and out of this area as if you are breathing into and out of your hands. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the sensations in your hands. And then, on the next out-breath, shift the focus and bring your awareness up into your arms. Observe the sensations or lack of sensations that may be occurring there. You might notice some difference between the left arm and the right arm. No need to judge this. As you exhale, you may experience the arm soften and release tensions. Continue to breathe and shift focus to the neck, shoulder, and throat region. This is an area where we often have tension. Be with the sensations here. It could be tightness, rigidity, or holding. You may notice the shoulders moving along with the breath. Let go of any thoughts or stories you are telling about this area. As you breathe, you may feel tension rolling off your shoulders. On the next out-breath, shift your focus and direct your attention to the scalp, head, and face. Observe all of the sensations occurring there. Notice the movement of the air as you breathe into or out of the nostrils or mouth. As you exhale, you might notice the softening of any tension you may be holding. And now, let your attention to expand out to include the entire body as a whole. Bring into your awareness the top of your head down to the bottom of your toes. Feel the gentle rhythm of the breath as it moves through the body. As you come to the end of this practice, take a deep breath, taking in all the energy of this practice. Exhale fully. And when you are ready, open your eyes and return your attention to the present moment. As you become fully alert and awake, consider setting the intention that this practice of building awareness will benefit everyone you come in contact with today. So this is just one of many different types of guided grounding meditations that you can be a part of. You can have a lot of them on YouTube as well, where somebody will read them to you, which is really beneficial as well. And it will have a lot of calming music with it as well. So thank you for listening to us during our grounding techniques.
We'll see you next time.